Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Uh, Sorry I've been absent for so long. I've been working like a dog, and when I wasn't working, I went and had a medical procedure. So, time to get back to it, right? I mean, this is a knife channel after all, and you guys have been dying for knife content. So, what you see before you is kind of a mixture. I figured if I'm going to come back and do a video, I might as well give you a good show. How's that sound? So here's what we got going on. Uh, let's start off with the big knife here. This is that case Stockman. This is the 6318. This is the old red pocket worn model with that awesome clip point fingerprint magnet, but fantastic, beautiful knife. I can't wait to put this in pocket probably this next week. But this was my first old red pocket worn knife. Now, just after I had bought this, probably, I don't know, a week or two later, I found this old red pocket worn Stockman in an antique store. Little two spring model. This is from 2008, and this is the case 6327. It's got rounded bolsters as opposed to the other small Stockman, the 6333, which has these square bolsters. It's so funny because this one usually is called a small Stockman, and everything I see on this one says it's called a tiny Stockman, or sometimes they call it a baby premium stock knife. But what is hilarious about it is that this guy here, he is 2 5/8 inches closed. This guy is 2 3/4 inches closed. I mean, they are neck and neck, but just barely inching out is this guy at 2 3/4. I mean, it's just so silly, but so wonderful, actually. And we'll look at both of these knives because what these knives up here at the top represent, I thought we'd kind of review the small summer. This is the last small summer carry. This is the end of August. I'm going to go ahead and call it now. I know I only did this for 2 months, but it was, June was already over. Started this first week of July, and I thought, let's do this. Now, this doesn't mean that I won't do another small summer knife or even do another small knife challenge for myself, because there's still plenty of small knives in my collection that haven't gotten as much airtime as they should. And if you guys, let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see me continue talking about these different kinds of knives and stuff. It's really kind of interesting and fun to be on the small end of the scale. These knives are just wonderful, that's for sure. Anyways, let's talk about this Case 6327. Now, you guys may or may not be familiar with this model. Case stopped making it, so this is another model that if they wanted to throw this back into production for a Vault series, that would be pretty nice. Now, this knife when I picked it up, it was a user. The blades were just all completely gunked up and covered with tape and stuff. I cleaned all that up, gave it a nice little bath, and everything seems to be working good. So as you can see from the tank stamp, I believe this one was a 2008. If I'm wrong, you guys can please correct me, but that's what I'm thinking it is. Anyways, like I said, it's a Stockman, so you have your main clip. Here is your sheep's foot, and so here is your model number and the stainless steel on there. So you got the SS, and then of course you get a pen blade, which also is in stainless steel. Wonderful knife. I mean, what we're looking for as far as dimensions, 2 3/4 inches closed, weighing in at 1 ounce, which is a delightful carry. Your clip point has a 1 5/8 cutting edge, 1 7/8 to the bolster, and that's of course riding on a single spring. And then sharing a spring, you have the sheep foot and the pen. They're both 1 1/4 inches for your cutting edge, and 1 3/8 to the bolster. So there they are again in all their glory. Like I said, this knife was a user, so I had no problem using it. It's been a fantastic little knife. I really do like this 27 pattern. I'd never experienced it before. So what I found out about this is it had a few variations. This has been a 2-blade Congress model, a jackknife, and a Stockman. I also saw a picture of the jackknife with scissors instead of a pen blade, which is interesting in itself. This is another pattern that was started prior to 1940, but the Stockman variation of it didn't arrive until the 1940 to 1964 era. Like I said, like the 6333, it's known as a baby premium stock knife or a small Stockman. And most of the sources I found called it a tiny Stockman. And I am not sure when this pattern stopped being produced. So if anybody knows, that would be interesting. So I thought we'd do head to head with the small Stockman. We'll take a look at the blades. I think everything is going to be pretty similar as far as, main clips, pretty much right on, about the same. And I'm not sure about the sheep's foot, but I would imagine that the sheep and pen are going to be pretty much the same. Let me see if I can do all this. Of course, I can't manipulate things without with both hands with a knife in each hand. That's beyond my capabilities. But here we go. We'll take a look. Here is the two sheep foot blades, and of course the two pen blades. It looks like the pen blade might be a little bigger on this model, and let's see if the sheep's foot, they look like they're just a little bit longer also there on the sheep on the 27, which is to be expected because it has a slightly longer frame to stow those blades in. Let me see if I can close this without causing myself another trip to the docks. Anyways, this was the final of the small summer carries. To go through those real quick, and not in any particular order. Of course, there was the Uncle Henry Rhodey single blade gents knife, just a great companion. I love the name. The small Stockman from Case, which we've gone over in depth there. We have the Roper Peanut, which is more like a very small trapper with a clip and a spade blade, which is actually a really cool little knife, and that turquoise is just absolutely gorgeous. And everybody, if you get one of these with the turquoise pattern varies from pattern to pattern. It's not all completely the same. We had the wonderful Pony Jack from Camillus, another great vintage knife, just absolutely wonderful, just absolutely great. Then I did the Rough Rider toothpick. We had a request to do a toothpick, and this is the only small toothpick that I own, but definitely a fun knife, and one that is really, I think, worthy of pocket carry. Toothpicks are very handy. Of course, the Case Peanut, I was so excited about the challenge. I went ahead and bought this peanut in the sky blue bone, and I think that the sky blue bone is just absolutely gorgeous. So of course you get a nice clip point and you get a really nice pen. The peanut, just an absolute classic and just a really fun knife to carry. I can see now why Mike Curtis likes them so much. And another one was the small swell center jack. And I found out that I kind of missed the boat on this one. I should have picked up some more of these when they were around. So I'll be trying to get a couple more while they're still in stock. This one still has some gunk on it, but a great little handy knife. Love that clip point on it. And again, it has a quite handy pen blade. So there you go, guys. I hope this made up for some of the stuff. As far as my medical procedure, I am A-OK. I had to get a stent put in. So all I can tell you guys is keep up on your health checks, especially if you have a history of heart disease in your family like I do. It's worth it to do these things as a, the stent was needed. I did have a pretty good blockage. So, just stay up with your doc on those things. And I look at it as a preventative that's going to keep me around longer and be able to enjoy my family and everything for years to come, and not be in a hurry to head to the other side. It's like the old saying. So it says, and there's been songs about it too. Is I want to go to heaven, but I don't want to go right now. So not quite finished yet. So, anyways, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and hey, I will see you guys in the next one. I didn't forget, regimental members. We are going to have that giveaway for the peanut. I'll get it out this weekend. I've just been, like I said, extremely busy right before everything happened, and then yesterday being at the hospital all day and stuff, and like I said, I'm recovering nicely, so everything is good to go. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, folks.